Good evening. I'm Janet Butel. I teach Algebra 2 and Pre-Calculus, and forgive me for the headsets. I have something going on with my audio, so hopefully this will take care of it. I will take these off at the end and wave at you, and so you can see me without them. Um, but anyway, I'm coming to you because we are not able to meet in person. So for right now, there's a couple of things. People have asked me about graphing calculators. What kind of graphing calculator do we need? Number one, we do use some graphing calculators, but I will supply them for your student. I have got a set of 20 currently. I've got 10 more. I'm going to number them so everybody gets the same one every time. We'd have a little less germs going back and forth, that kind of thing. So hopefully within the week, I will have some batteries in. I know they're on order. So the other 10 that I have are battery powered, so I'll get me some double A's and I'll get those charged. But just in case you want to have your own for your child, um, one like this, it's a thicker one. These you can still get, they're probably in the neighborhood of $90. If you get the thin one, which is half this thick, and it plugs into a charger, does not use batteries, they're about $130, $140. That's a lot of money to me. I had a student get one like this at a Goodwill for $2. So if you are into Goodwill, you like to bargain hunt, stop at your local Goodwill and see if any of them happen to have one. All right, so um, I wanted to walk through tonight with you on a few things. I'm going to share my screen because I want you to see how to get into um, my It's Learning page. So sharing my screen from It's Learning, this is the pre-calculus. This is algebra 2. For your student, they would have, say, algebra 2, an English class, a biology or chemistry, that kind of thing. All right, so if I click on one of these, all right, what comes up is an overview. Now, this has my hello video going to be attached to it. And then if you go to plans, the idea is that all of your teachers will have a plan for each course like this. Mine has Monday through Friday. You can choose all upcoming. You can choose this week. You could choose next week. You can see everything I've done all year long, even at the beginning of the year. You have a lot of scrolling to do, but you can, oh, excuse me, you can see it all. All right, so that's the one thing. The other thing is notice this folder right here. This folder has in it all the activities for that day. So if there's any video to go along with it, it's there. Now I'm going to switch over to resource. I clicked on resources right here. And in resource, I want to show you what I was just looking at, those folders. So if one of those folders are attached to the planner, in it you'll see notes, a video, that kind of thing. But when you open it, when you first get into resources, you will not see all of that right away. So since I'm in resources, the syllabus is right here. And the biggest thing about the syllabus is probably just my contact information. It is there. Um, oh, and this is on my teacher view. Let me show you the student view. Looks a little bit different. Okay. Plans, resources. Go to my syllabus. Let's try that again. Okay, and your child gets to see a little bit bigger. When it's on my view, it's a little bit smaller, but this is your student view. By the way, you will want to log in with your student information if you want to open any of these documents. The documents do not open for parents. It's only for students. So log in as your student if you want to open documents. Okay, you can see that my phone number, my email address, room number, so on. The required materials, please have pencil, paper. TI-30 Multiview is honestly fantastic. It will get you through most of what you need. Grading policy, it's the same for the teachers across the board. And then it talks about some internet privacy items. And then it talks about Desmos and Delta Math. Desmos is a graphing calculator that is fantastic. We will be using that. I'm not going to go into that. I do, however, want to show you Delta Math. This is what Delta Math looks like from my end. I cannot show you a student end without pulling up an individual student, and I don't want to do that. But what I do want to show you is what Delta Math can do for you if you're trying to help your child. And I hear from many parents, look, I can't help my kid at this level. I get it. Totally understand it. So what I want to show you is in Algebra 2, we're doing some evaluating of functions. So if we come up to something like this and your kid's going, I don't know what this means. It's a bunch of numbers and letters. Well, what they can do is you can show a solution. And it's like your book, our high school books. Guys, I taught out of books. I've been teaching a very long time. I have over 20 years in the classroom. And I was used to having a book and we could go back and look through a problem and figure it out with kids, with my high schoolers. Maybe it was a math I hadn't taught before, or it was elementary school and I hadn't taught a math that easy before. So we always had a book. This is very similar to the book, but it's with a kick up here. It has a watch help video. So if you click the watch help video, you push the video here and all of this opens up and it walks through this problem with a student so they can do, look, it's reminding them of PEMDAS, things like that. I mean, I just love it. It's like having a live text. Now, once you've done that, you can ask for a new problem. And if a kid goes, you know what, I think I've got it. I need a couple more problems. Okay, how many more new problems do you need? So you can do as many as you want. I will usually not assign more than 2 problems per type. So if they want to do 4, 5, 6 problems to make sure they have a handle on it, they can. All right. So I can see their grades when they're done. I won't go into that. And I will tell you that all of these roll together to form one quiz grade in every unit. I have a Delta Math grade, okay? So they can get as many times as they need to get it correct, and they can come ask me if there's something going wrong with it. It's really neat. I can see all of their information. I can sign in as them, see what's going on if they're having a problem. All right? Okay, so I think that's it. If you got this, I'm going to close with this. If you got a link through an email and you would follow that link, that means that all of your information is correct in Infinite Campus, okay, or Campus Portal. If you did not get that email and you found this video by having to go on to It's Learning and your student had to pull it up, then your email's not working. And your student has a student email address. It's their forsythk12.org email. They can get all of my emails through that. I'm going to send out a major blast tomorrow to all of my students, all of my parents. If you didn't get that email today, then please update your Infinite Campus information. Other than that, I think we're done. I do have an extra sheet, a Google sheet, that if you prefer that I call you, give me a number that you would like me to call. If you prefer I text first, I'll be glad to do that. Have a great day, all right?